Alright, hey guys. I'm here to bring you the top 5 decks of what I think will be good to climb with after the hotfix that we got. For those who haven't seen the hotfix, they nerfed Godwillow Seedling, Gangplank, not Cannon, but those were for the Gangplank, Wayfinder, and Yordle Explorer. Super good nerfs. Will shake up the meta quite a bit, so it's hard to tell, but Um, yeah, I believe these are the best decks to climb. If you just want the decks, in the description you'll find my mobilytics where you can find all 5 of the decks that I'm recommending here. And yeah, that's about it. Let's get into it. Firstly, we have a Lurk, and I'm not going to go too in depth on how to play these decks, but essentially, you play these cards that get bigger and bigger, and super good into dragons, I think, and Pantheon decks, because you can actually challenge the big faded units and outrace them. So yeah, um, real quick tip: do not keep your always mulligan for a one drop. If you're attacking on odds, keep Chronomancer if attacking on evens, and mulligan your champs away, like almost always. So yeah. Alright, next up we have Draven Scion. These decks are in no particular order, by the way, but yeah, this is a bit of a probably the worst deck on this list if I were to pick. Um, But yeah, it's another super fast go wide go aggro deck, and with the Scion as a finisher, so Scion and Burn. So if you like that, um, especially with less recalls in the meta to deal with Scion, still might be mini morphs, but yeah, what are you gonna do, right? Yeah. Thirdly, we have Thralls. Basically, you play these Thralls, they get big, or like, yeah, they have you get an 8/8 Overwhelm 8 turns after you play it, but you speed it up with Clock Hand, Curator, Time in a Bottle, and you can get 2 plus if you do like Promising Future. You could clone it with Talia. Don't play Jackalorn, that card's a bait. Um, don't play Preservationist, I think that card's also a bait. You don't really need them. But yeah, this is the deck right now. Feel free to change up ratios, of course. You can replace a Come to like Ice with Iceveil Archer if you feel like you don't really need the Thralls. And Mulligan is very simple for this deck. So you always mulligan for a Thrall or Lysandra if you don't have them. And yeah, you FOMO if you have them. Feel free to keep countdown cards, etc. So yeah. Next up we have Plunder. Gangplank loses 1 health. It's still one of the best decks. This is still one of the best decks in the game. Basically, you try level up Gangplank and Sejuani, you play them super big win conditions, right? And yeah. I think my version is actually a bit different. I Maybe I think I accidentally showed you guys a different version. Yeah, this one is my version. Yeah, you can pick whichever one you like, but yeah, this is my version. The other version I think is the most popular version right now, but I believe this is what I would play. Yeah, feel free to pick whichever one you want. And lastly, we have Lee Sin. Basically, level up Lee Sin with spells, stall with Eye of the Dragon. You have 6 Eyes of the Dragon in this deck with Give Some Beyond and Crescendum. And you kick them in the face by giving Lee Sin Overwhelm. So yeah, that's how you play this deck. If you like those harder combo decks, um, yeah, feel free to play this one because it's actually really hard to play and challenges your brain a lot, but it's a bit slower to climb just because games with this are going to go slow, right? But if you don't draw Lee Sin, you have an alternate win condition or 2 alternate win conditions, with Wounded White Flame and Zoe. Zoe level up often wins you the game, and Wounded White Flame making a big one and giving it Overwhelm can win you the game. So yeah, this is the standard of this right now, and yeah, these are 5 decks I think are well positioned to climb in the meta. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.